It's day 12 of the 25 most notable bourbons of 2022, which is basically halfway.
Basically, halfway through this video, we'll be halfway.
Technically.
It's 12 and a half.
Right.
But
until then.
But until then, this one. Hello and welcome back. It's another day, another review.
Again, I'm shocked that you're not tired of us yet.
Another mystery. Maybe they are, but they're sticking it out. I appreciate that.
They gotta know how it ends.
That's right. And then, of course, this is all working towards our top 10 best of the year.
Yeah,
once
that
we
countdown show.
Score and tabulate, and then there's that. Yeah, it's usually right around the end of the year.
We have a whole process.
Very end of the year.
And then there'll be an episode after that where we do the summary for Rise.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to the countdown for those. And then we'll have the analysis show, which is one of my favorite things. I love when we break it down.
Lots of stats.
So that's what we're working towards.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
So this one's weird to me because this is like something that I don't eat, but like a homemade Swiss roll. You know, it's like the chocolate with the cream on the inside, but there's also like a raspberry jam. Not a jam, but like, you know, compote or something. There's like in there, rolled up in the Swiss roll. Because it's got like the creamy and chocolate and a little bit of berry.
Yeah, I was going to say like berry cream. I get a little bit of pipe tobacco. The sense that it's giving off is creamy and luscious and all that. It's, I mean, pretty good color too.
I think there's some subtle notes of oak on the nose that like indicate, like along with the other things that you were saying, that indicate that it has a little bit of age to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be a trick.
It's like the smell of the inside of a pecan pie. It's just like that. Oh.
You taking the inside of my pecan pie stuff?
Yeah. All right. To your health. Okay.
I'm still getting all those like Swiss roll vibes on the palate, like chocolate, cream, a little bit of berry, more oak.
Yes.
It starts out pretty luscious and silky, I think, and viscous, and I think it goes a little bit drier towards the finish, but I don't know, more investigation is needed.
A tad. But
just a touch.
Wow. A little bit of honey notes towards the end. More barrel on the palate though. It doesn't so much, a lot of, you know, whiskeys will go barrel on the finish. This one's going more barrel on the palate. Yeah, get a little bit of light honey, maybe some milk chocolate there on the end, a little bit of that pipe tobacco that I got on the nose.
This is one that I would call like chewy. There is a lot to work
it's
in this one.
An exceptional mouthfeel. Let's get that right.
It's pretty nice.
Not a super long finish, but a good finish. A good, decently amount.
I gotta disagree with you there, Chad. I think the finish keeps going.
Well, I'm getting it less in the chest.
We're not on the same page.
All right, that's fine.
I would strongly disagree. That this doesn't
who do you
have
agree
a long
with?
finish.
Lock in your votes now. A or B on your remote.
I'm A, obviously.
Oh boy.
Ladies first. Wow, somebody doesn't know how to be a gentleman. Just wait until he doesn't pour me first next time.
Oh God, I'll get roasted.
It's hearty too. Like,
yes. It's a little savory, definitely hearty.
Got
it's
some
oaky,
desserty.
woodsy. It's mature. It's rich and developed. Got a great mouthfeel. I mean, just.
Yeah, I'm really happy about this one.
I think my favorite part is the palate. I do like where the finish goes, but that initial just rush, I'm like.
And the coating of your mouth up front, on the palate, that initial.
I can't get over that. I mean, I love the finish, but I'm all about that.
Yeah, for me, I'd say the palate and the finish are pretty neck and neck. But that mouthfeel and that initial mouthfeel is so nice also.
If anything dings it, it's not having a super, like when you nose it. You know, some
when
we
I
say,
nose it, I'm not like.
We say, oh, we could smell this all day. You know, it's not one of those. It is a good nose, but it's not getting you ready for what's about to happen in the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a moment.
I will.
We need it. We also want to tell you about whiskeyambitions.com. It's our home on the internet for our t-shirts. Well, you got a Glen Karen.
Excuse me, I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. This is my show, and I'll wear what I want.
Glen Karen's all for glassware, hats, hoodies, lots more t-shirts, candles, bottle cut candles, more always coming soon. And up until, we're getting close there, December
15th.
you can get 10% off. Wow.
It's like he's not done this before.
I'm flummoxed by this whiskey. By using code IBNHoliday10, you can get 10% off anything that isn't already a sale item at whiskyambitions.com.
All right, and I'm gonna keep it short. You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and join our community for as little as $1 a month, and you'll wanna do that because that's where we release our barrel picks. You're gonna wanna stay tuned in 2023 for those.
Any predictions, Sarah? I have one. The Heaven Hill Heritage 17-year, possibly, because that 118.2 proof I feel like is...
But I don't know if it's reading as old, and for me, I'm thinking like 17 is sometimes too much oak for me, and I'm not getting that at all with this. That's a good thing. I like that, but is that an indicator of whether or not it's 17-year? Part of me is like, is this the Elijah Craig barrel proof?
Oh,
I don't know. You know, it feels more like a 12-year product to me, or around about there. Yeah. And it's 120 point what? We picked the A122.
Okay, we have been drinking. Whoa!
Didn't see that coming at all. Didn't see that coming at all. None of this this is obviously, you know what it is already.
Yeah, the Four Roses small batch LE, which 110 proof, I believe. It was a late entry, so we don't have the information here on the sheet.
None of this was reading Four Roses to me.
No.
Not in a million years. Well, I probably would have eventually, a million years, but.
But you know, that's the thing about Four Roses, with them having the 10 recipes and the, how many combinations can you get of differing ratios and ages and pulling from different parts of the warehouse of 10 different recipes. Like, it's a really big spice rack to cook with, right?
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't expecting this.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to get that one, but it totally makes sense considering how well it did. Obviously, it was a different blend last year, but considering how well it did, to see us give, this year's a favorable review doesn't surprise me at all.
Just had to get out the phone to look this up. 109 proof, so I was off on that. Non-chill filtered, bottled at 109 proof. Features a 20-year-old bourbon from the OBSV recipe, a 15-year-old OESK, crowd favorite, a 14-year-old OESF, and a 14-year-old OESV. 4 recipes, 14 to 20 years.
See, for me, I think it was reading more overall, like in the 14-year range, but I'm gonna guess that that's where the majority of the blend is sitting. However, I think that 15 and 20 are doing some nice things to like really round it out.
Wow.
As far as the 109 goes, I mean, maybe it's just because Four Roses has higher rye recipes that I felt like I was getting a little bit more lingering heat, that I was thinking like, could this be that 118, that 120? I think, based on the finish, is the only reason why I was predicting that. Mouthfeel, like palate-wise, it wasn't giving me a rush of heat or anything that said, this is really high proof.
Yeah.
If you had said, this is Old Forester, I'd be like,
this is Old Forester.
I'll fight you.
This is Woodford Reserve.
Like
this is Maker's Mark. I would have been like, no.
No, it's not.
But I could have been mistaken for Heaven Hill.
Well, they do have so many different things.
And just because of the spectacularness of it, a BTAC would have been like, which one?
Right, it would have been puzzling, but I would have had questions.
Yeah, would have had follow-up questions. But no, I think of all the ones I was sort of getting a Heaven Hill richness and
I mean, again,
to it,
they do have several different, they have a large portfolio of all of which have, a little bit different characteristics. So it's not an unsafe guess.
Right, yeah.
But it was wrong. It was the wrong guess. We were both wrong.
You know what?
I accept it.
And we don't edit that stuff out.
I don't have a problem with it.
Because we're not
being
perfect.
wrong. It helps me learn.
Absolutely. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to us already, we'd love to have you. You can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here. Hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Until then, drink more bourbon.